Saturday, 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 Saturday. It's Saturday, guys. Saturday night's all right for fighting. Oh, I gotta be careful about singing that. I got copyright issues last time. Probably not because of the singing, but you can never be too careful. All right, let's see where we're at. Welcome, everybody. It is about to be time for Collision, the final show before Dynasty tomorrow, AEW Dynasty. Oh, why is this not pausing? Here, pause. There we go. Now we're paused. All right, let's see if we're live on YouTube. Indeed. What is up? I see Michael. I see Raheem. I see Cooper Austin. I see Ringmaster. Welcome, everybody. We are T-minus just a few seconds from finding out how they're capping off the run to Dynasty. Our final look at AEW's brand of sports and entertainment. I feel like I'm way too far over it this way. Hang on. There we go. All right. on the fly adjustments. I got to give you guys the highest quality. All right. Oh me, oh my, man. We got Speedball in action. We got Mercedes Moné in action. A couple of big players from the pay-per-view are actually in on it tonight. And I wonder what if any type of curveball type of situations are we going to see here? Anything that's going to throw off the already prescribed fight card? Any sort of new developments that are going to throw a monkey wrench in what we're looking at here? Who knows? We're about to find out, though. Thank you guys for joining me. Let's see. Let's get this tweet out here. You'll be at Dynasty. Nice, Raheem. Okay, let's see here. Do this. Okay, that's on. Got the tweet on. I need one more tweet. Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. Okay, right now I'm not seeing Collision. I'm seeing something else. Not looking right. Cody John.
Usher and pass, Loma. Run to her head now.
Not that either. Interesting. All right, let me get over here. See if I can try again. Hopefully we'll see some Kenny Omega tonight. He's been just like super duper MIA, it feels like. It's their biggest star, and it's like I don't see him a whole lot. All right, let's see if we can get over here and get something going. We got the Dynasty stream already set up on my other YouTube channel on GrittyUrbanSaga, so make sure you guys have that ready to go. Set your reminders. Oh, here we go. Light it up. Saturday, Saturday. Saturday weekend. Man, that's loud. Dang. It's Saturday. How are we starting things off? Oh, we're starting it off with Fletcher. Let's go. Kyle Fletcher. Look at how he walks around this place. He's walking around like he owns the place. Let's get it. And his partner, Konosuke Takeshita. This should be an auto win, right? I would think so. All right, the tweet is on the streets, guys. Let's retweet the tweet. And also leave a like on the YouTube stream if you guys can. I would very much appreciate it. Let's go. Konosuke. Man, what a team. You're so excited, Donovan? Yeah, this could be good right here. It's a heck of a way to start a show, I'll tell you that. Oh, Nigel's not here this week. Don Callis. Don Callis is taking the headset. Bennett. Not only do we have this tonight, but immediately following Collision, we are checking out MLW Battle Riot in its entirety on my Twitch channel. So make sure you guys get to my Twitch channel after Collision. If you're on YouTube. Here, I'll give it a link. Do I think Fletcher a young Randy Orton? He reminds me of him a bit. He's gonna have to do a heck of a lot in his career to get on that level, though. I'm not saying it's not possible, but Randy Orton's like a special type of wrestler that doesn't come along very often. Maybe ever again. It's Powerhouse Hobbs. Let's get it. Powerhouse Hobbs and his Unsolved Mysteries theme song. Do I have him under Ishii or just... I do have him under Ishii. Okay, so we'll put him right here. It's the big baby, guys.
Accompanied by Rocky Azuka Romero from Kanagawa, Japan, weighing 220 pounds, the Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii. Over 2,600
Banana.
former Ring of Honor World Television Champion.
No, let's get Powerhouse in the right spot.
Tonight might be his last match.
Why would you say that?
Well,
There we go.
because we make money when we put people out, and tonight we're going to put the legend out.
All right, let's see if that comes to fruition here.
He's back. Yep. Jackie, what's up?
I have a lot of respect for
Since when did Hobbs start coming out through the crowd? I don't know. It feels like they're just throwing a bunch of stuff at the wall with him.
Every other Japanese wrestler is jealous of Takeshita because he's bigger, stronger, and faster than all of them.
Well, as we head towards the Owen
He
Hart
does look like a
men's
big
tournament,
baby. Looks like a full-grown baby.
in the ring.
Yeah, we don't give our opponents what they want. Look at Hobbs over there just hanging out in the corner.
Fully evolved
He's
baby.
such a degenerate.
Thank you guys for joining me. Oh, I don't know if I have the Dynasty layout, because I don't think I had this particular layout last year when Dynasty was going on. So I'm going to have to look into that. Got some work to do.
Go at it right now, Don.
Arrah.
Right now, as hard a hitter as Takeshita is.
Ishii and Takeshita in the center of the ring, just trading
Strikes with Ishii.
Okay.
trading elbows to the
He's built like a fire hydrant.
clavicle.
He absorbs punishment. I actually think sometimes
Clavicle
he gains
elbows,
energy
guys.
from it.
So you're saying this is the wrong tack for your
Max Caster's open challenge tonight. Oh boy. Who's going to answer the call? We're going to find out.
shoulder tackle. Takeshita ahead of steam. Ishii back and forth they go off the ropes. Trying to get the advantage.
What's
trying to
dinner? Uh-oh. Cooper's asking, so maybe you got something crazy going on. What are you having?
to the face. Reversal by Ishii. Who still won't go.
Kyle could be a sneaky favorite for the Owen. Yeah, maybe.
That's their big shoulder tackle that time.
Maybe as
They both collide again.
somewhat of a consolation prize for not letting him win the Continental Classic. I thought he should have won that.
Like a couple of trains colliding.
Absolutely.
Big Rude on a 7 streak. Big
Face
Rude.
of the star. And
Welcome,
there's,
welcome.
Of course, the protostar.
Protostar, he's a proto-stud in my opinion.
Well, I can't argue with that. Tag is made, and here he comes. And here comes...
Can't believe Dynasty's already here, man. Last year it was way later. This year it's almost a month. Almost a month earlier than when they held Dynasty last year.
Like Hobbs, what he wants. Hobbs is used to bossing people and getting his way.
I do understand that.
Eric.
They have an epic 4-hour live television special. AEW Fighter Fest
Hibachi?
live from Denver. Go to
What kind of hibachi?
AEWDynasty.com for more. And what a week it's gonna
Spider
be for all
Fest coming
in.
up June
With
4th.
Dynamite and Collision live from Garland, Starcast Fan Fest 2 days from the Sheraton Arlington, ROH Death Before Dishonor, leading up to All In.
My goodness, look at all this wrestling.
Listen, I'm excited because tomorrow night we're going to have Kyle, the Protostar Fletcher, against Mark Briscoe in the first bracket of the Owen. And I'm pumped because I can't stand
Kyle's
Briscoe.
flexing on Powerhouse Hobbs.
You can't stand him, and one of the reasons you may not be able to stand
You're a
him is
Lakers
you're
fan? I didn't know you were a Trailblazer fan. Yeah, I grew up in Portland, Oregon, so
with Mark Briscoe.
it's one of our only professional teams. We didn't have a baseball team or like a hockey team or anything.
Fletcher's number. And the number that
But I really love basketball. I got to meet pretty much everybody. I got to meet Bill Walton, legendary Trailblazer.
because I know what you do. You try to get me to say something incriminating out here.
Mark Hearns, if done properly by any company's supernatural gimmick works. Why are you bringing that up? What spurred you to say that? Radio's in the house. What's up, Radio? Open the box. Or we're gonna do it. Let's do it during commercial break here.
Limbs, the long legs, look at that, stomping.
About what happened on Tamron Hall show? No, I don't even know who that is.
And we're going to take it out on him today.
Well, right now, looking for
But I have heard people saying that she's blaming like getting pregnant on getting fired or whatever, and I just
Hobbs held his ground.
Hobbs is
that doesn't hold any water with me because we've seen people get pregnant in the WWE and they're still working there.
Back to a neutral corner.
So there's something else about her that got her let go. Probably I don't believe what she's peddling. If it's about that, then I've kind of heard it already.
Well, I don't agree with that at all. I think Bryce has always been very brave and always called it down the middle.
He's a stooge.
Here's the double team as he is in. There's a forearm shot and
Dang! Oh my goodness!
shoulder tackle.
Nice
that time.
shoulder tackle by Powerhouse Hobbs just sent Kyle Fletcher flying.
The Stone Pitbull in the ring. This fan's just our opening match tonight. And of course, Dynasty is coming tomorrow night.
You just chose to bring it up.
Briscoe is sitting in his trailer back in.
I mean, yeah, of course you're right.
He's watching this and he's licking his lips because anything that happens.
Powerhouse Hobbs reminds you of Ahmed Johnson. I could see some of that.
Rocky tripped him. Rocky tripped him. What a cheater! They should disqualify Romero.
Disqualify Romero. Yeah, kick him out.
Referee didn't see that, I don't believe, and out goes Powerhouse.
Hobbs catches a very slight boot and just runs and jumps out of the ring.
Ishii down. And this matchup, our opening bout of Collision continues on TNT and streaming on Max.
And streaming on Max.
I must remind you, you're here to be a commentator,
Dang.
not to be
Ishii's getting
cheerleader. Okay,
grounded and pounded.
opinion there.
Well, what I'm out here to do is to tell it like it is, to call it like I see it. And right now, that man right there, that is a sexy beast right there, Kyle Fletcher.
Tag, and here is Takeshita.
Yeah, Alexa Bliss came back. Becky Lynch came
Good
back.
kid. Awesome.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. He gave it to you. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Trish Stratus. How many kids does she have? How many kids does Trish Stratus have? You know, I think she's got like 2 or 3 kids, and she's still even hanging around getting matches at Elimination Chamber and stuff. Like if getting pregnant was the end of you, I think we'd see it a lot. We'd see it with these people. I think there's something else about her attitude, and the way that she's conducting herself right now kind of helps me to see that, yeah, there is something like that with her. You know, it's just like Cameron Grimes. Cameron Grimes played the victim so hard after he left, but then look at how he acts. Like, you could just tell the guy's he's troublesome. He's an outspoken, troublesome guy. We like him, but we don't see these people backstage. We don't know these people. You know, it's like eventually it starts being apparent. It's like Thunder Rosa, you know. It's like every time we turn around, we're hearing about how she's got problems with somebody, or Britt Baker. Every time we turn around, she's got problems with somebody. After a while, it's like, dude, how much of that is coincidence, and how much of it is actually like you just maybe rub people the wrong way? You know, after a while, you gotta look inwards and be like, maybe I'm part of the problem. I've had to do that. I know I don't rub people the right way all the time. It's because I don't take nonsense a lot. But, you know, you have to admit when you have problems and you have a temper and you throw attitude at people and stuff. You got to realize it's not always the other person. And it seems like a lot of these people don't want to do that. Derek, what's up, man? Happy Saturday. Tomorrow's the big day, Dynasty. Yeah, exactly, WB. They don't want to babysit people. Especially when they're super successful right now. It's like, man, why would I spend so much time and energy on somebody who's going to be troublesome? I don't want anybody to lose their jobs, but, you know, as a business, there comes a time where you have to realize how you're spending your resources. Swerve is at a 76ers game tonight. Nice. He rang the Liberty Bell. Oh, cool. Maybe we'll see her in AEW. Maybe. Never say never, but I don't think she's the type of girl that they would go after. Do I think Swerve will beat Moxley? Absolutely not. I think Swerve is just another distraction of a title match to buy them time until Darby gets back. I like Carmella. I don't have anything against her. I'm just saying the way I'm giving you guys my opinion based off of what I'm seeing. You know, I don't know these people, but I have nothing against her. It's just after a while, it's like writing some kind of looks like it's on the wall, but we'll see. Hope FTR attacks Cope after the match. Do you want heel FTR or heel Cope with Christian Cage? I definitely would like FTR to be heel because I don't see them as very likable. I don't. Their attitudes and especially Dax. I think it would work better as a heel faction. Plus, they're not getting any reaction from the crowd right now. Their best days are behind them when it comes to this crowd liking them. I think it's about time to change something up. Heel Cope, yeah, I'd like that too because he's highly unlikable too right now. The way that he I don't know, the way he conducts himself and sticks up for this company no matter what. I understand you work places and you gotta toe the line, but he takes it a little bit beyond that. I'd like to see him as a heel too. Yeah, Shroomgoon, that's how I think of her too. I don't think Carmella was spectacular in the ring or maybe even great at all. I think she's just presentable. She has a good look and a lot of the rest of that is stuff that you can present in the right way and make it work. They made it work. But spectacular wrestler or anything like that? Nah. That's why I don't know if AEW would pick her up. Doesn't seem like the type of wrestler who would do super well here. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Strange. And getting released from WWE doesn't have to be a death sentence unless you start acting like a weirdo, you know? Think about the people who we've seen in the main events and they were let go. They were fired. Their contract wasn't renewed at some time, and they had to go off and reinvent themselves and come back as more of a commodity. Getting released from WWE is definitely not the end, but it will be closer to the end if you start acting like a weirdo afterwards and talking trash. You know, you're not helping your case if you're going to start talking all this trash after they let you go. Just take your final check and start building yourself up.
And now Ishii is staggered, in trouble.
Oh my goodness, dude. Second rope powerbomb. No, Ishii got the Rana on Fletcher.
Somehow, some way, got out of that.
You got Raptors jersey? Oh, nice, dude. What colors?
What an opening match.
What color ones do you have?
Team match here.
Some of those Raptors jerseys are extra epic. Not a Young Bucks fan, but where are they? Dude, they shredded all those papers and ran away, remember?
God, Hobbs is really on a roll here.
He really is in action.
They're scared. They're scared of the Death Riders, I think. Yeah, there's lots of wrestling companies. It doesn't have to be AEW. She can go to even TNA. TNA, MLW. If she wants to, like, kind of more legitimize herself, she could go somewhere like GCW or a lot of stuff. She could go to Stardom. I mean, it's not like there's only one place to go. NWA? Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe. You got a Ron Artest jersey? Nice, man. Oh my goodness. Ishii's down. Oh wow. Hobbs was late on the breakup there. You've only owned one Raptors jersey in my life? It was a purple one. Can I guess who it was? Vince Carter.
Well, Kyle Fletcher wants to
Oh, the old one with the dinosaur. Nice. Yes, dude. I was hoping it was that one. I was hoping it was that one. I like that one.
Picks up Ishii. Tombstone pile driver.
Great power.
He's not done.
Proto driver.
Oh, Tracy McGrady. I met him. I got his shoe. He gave me his shoe. Three. I was going to say either Vince or T-Mac. Yeah, Natalia's going to the Crockett Cup, man. Oh, you got a Malone jersey, Optimus? What color? Is it white or is it purple? Yeah. You can reinvent yourself, revitalize yourself. Sometimes getting released can be the best thing to happen to you in terms of, like, getting back on track or just getting another chance at things. And get seen in a better light. So Fletcher and Takeshita win, as they should. Purple one, nice. You had it since '97. Wow, since the actual battles. Is there a hubby almost out the door? Who would know that? Strange. That sounds like rumor stuff. If I were to know that, I'd be reading dirt sheets and rumors. How would anybody actually know that, you know? It's not something that I would want to know, and that's not something that anybody who claims to know would even be able to talk about if it were true. Because they'd have to tell him that, you know? And then we'd hear it from him, and then it wouldn't be a rumor. Demoted. He was right back on Raw like last week. Remember? We just saw him on commentary on Raw like last week. Oh my goodness. Crazy with 10 bits? Yo, crazy. Thank you very much. The first cheer of the day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our first cheer of the day. Thank you very much for breaking the bit silence. It comes crashing down, and it hurts inside when it's silent. What I'd like to see is a wild card. Gosh, man. I kind of hope it's nobody from WWE, because they have to lose anyway. They're gonna lose, so I hope it's just somebody from the indie scene just to get a little bit of shine on them. If they bring in somebody like Cedric, he's gonna be immediately associated with the Hurt Syndicate, and you don't want to hand a loss to a member of the Hurt Syndicate right off the bat. So I hope it's nobody from WWE. I hope it's somebody who's just somebody we've heard of that's on the independent scene, and they're just gonna get a little rub off the match and take the loss. Because isn't the wild card fighting Hangman? Like, they're not gonna, whoever it is, they're not gonna beat Hangman. You know what I mean? All in. Aha, commercial break. We get to see what's in the box. What's in the box? Let's find out. Yeah, just a bunch of moves and stuff, yeah. One of my favorite jerseys I ever got to own was the old Memphis Grizzlies when they were the Vancouver with. Yeah, dude, those are some good jerseys. Let's find out what's in the bag. It's actually not a box; it's a bag. What's in the bag? It's got a different label on it that like ripped, and they just left it on there. Let's see if I can. See if we can open it like this. Yeah, okay. Let's tear it. Terry McGinnis. Open it up. What's in the bag? Any guesses, guys? Any guesses what could be inside? Ultimo Dragon, a wild guess. Oh, that'd be okay. Ultimo Dragon. What do you guys think? Could it be Wardlow? In the bag? I wish it was Wardlow in this bag. It's a live raccoon. Scorpio Sky would be good, yeah. That's a good idea. Nothing happened on SmackDown? Dude, SmackDown was good. What do you mean? A dead raccoon? I hope not. Alright, it's time. Let's find out. It is... Oh my goodness. It's creatine monohydrate. Oh yes. Look at that. Wow, what a beautiful packaging. Look at that. Creatine monohydrate. 80 servings in here. Oh yes, it's micronized creatine monohydrate as well, so it disperses easier in water, and you can absorb it easier as well. Oh yeah, we're gonna make some gains, man. Is that it? Is that all? Yeah, okay. That is it. Yes, it says Birdman. Birdman. Isn't he a rapper? Dang, Birdman's making creatine now? Yo, Radio, thank you so much. This is awesome. Awesome packaging. I'm actually going to take this next commercial break. Because the sooner you start taking it, you could start loading it into your muscles, and you get your results better if you just keep on taking it consistently. It says performance, endurance, muscle growth, recovery, cognitive function benefits as well. Yeah, it helps with your mental as well. Yo, yeah, I like the feather logo. It looks great, doesn't it? So awesome. I'm gonna put that right there. Yo, Radio, thank you so much. What an awesome gift, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Powder, you got it right. Radio knew. Radio, thank you so much. Product got good ratings, yes. I looked it up like 4 times while I was waiting for it to show up. Would it have like 4.6 stars out of 5, something like that?
What's up, Nick? What's up, Nick?
Oh, it's Nick Wayne.
Hey, you know we got top flight in this match tonight, right? Okay. Whoever top flight goes, Fox always seems to follow. Yo, you know that conversation that we had? You been thinking about it?
Radio, I appreciate it so much. Oh, another box on Monday.
What you been thinking about?
Ooh. Does it say what time it might show up?
possible outcomes that could happen if I do decide to help you guys.
Okay. Yeah.
But in all honesty, I think I'm just too valuable to help y'all.
He's too valuable.
So best of luck, boys, but my answer is no.
Oh, his answer's no, huh? I guess he needs daddy's permission, right?
Oh.
He ain't asking
He needs
for
daddy's
that.
permission. You see they're going in on him.
He said, Daddy Cage got you in a cage.
Ooh.
And you need permission to come out and play, don't you?
Leo
I
Rush.
need nobody's permission, all right? I'm my own man. I do what I want, when I want, how I want to do it. So just know if I do see Fox around, it's not for y'all. It's for me.
Oh, okay, radio.
Not sure if Crew appealed to Nick Wayne or not, but one thing's for sure. Nick Wayne hates
This is the new Max Caster beat.
Well, look who's in the ring.
Sounds
Max
cartoony.
Peoria, you are looking live at the
Aw,
best
yeah,
wrestler
man.
alive.
Ta-da! Oh, hopefully we'll see you for Dynasty,
And I'm
Derek.
lucky
Thanks
to
for
be
stopping by,
alive
man.
Because I had to drive here by myself
This is awesome.
through a tornado, through gale force winds,
He drove through a tornado.
in order to wrestle for you people here today. Unlike somebody I used to tag team with.
Dang, I don't know Shroom Goon.
I won't say
I don't know. That's a good. That'd be a good little scavenger hunt to find somebody
because there's only one thing
who that's happened
that
to.
the people in P-Town want to do. The Maximaniacs.
P-Town.
They want to chant my name. It's easy to do. Follow along at home.
Thank you so much, Radio. Next commercial break, I'm gonna take some. I'm probably gonna do like 20 grams though. They say if you do 20 grams, you can
Here's a chant.
get your loading done in maybe like 5 days instead of 20 or 14 and stuff like that.
Let's go, Max. You're That's the catchy. best wrestler alive.
That's delusional.
Go, Max. You're the best wrestler alive. Let's go.
I'm getting with this. What a marketing genius.
I don't know. No
It's
one.
your job to
Do you
put
have
the
do you
talent
have
right
this,
there,
Radio?
stuff like that. So
Creatine?
it doesn't
I
have
should
to.
have known. The people in Peoria couldn't remember 8 simple words. You guys really are stupid.
Aw. Yeah, he's serving his 5 grams.
The best wrestler alive is going to a real city because Sunday in Philadelphia, the
So it'll be
Plug
4
the Best
scoops,
Open
basically.
Challenge is on in the city of brotherly love, and based on the lack of rhythm
Nice.
here today,
Does it help you out?
there's no brothers here
Have
in
you seen
Peoria.
results from it?
So let's get down to business. Let's see who can survive the best
Wrestler
wrestler
alive.
Time to
Who's
get
it
the
gonna
hook. I
be?
mean, how long is this?
Much longer than it needs to be. I can tell you that.
Oh, dang.
You asked for it, Max Caster.
Should try 5 first and see how your body reacts. I've used creatine before. Dang, Briscoe is here. Well, Max, time to lose. Dang, Briscoe. Nah, hey, no swearing in the chat, please. You're not timed out or anything, but this is a PG chat. It's a family show. And no, I did not see that, and I'm glad I did not see that.
Comment on because I don't know, and really neither do you.
Oh, you'd fit right in there then. Look, here's the thing about Briscoe.
I believe it helps, but no way to know.
Yes.
Normally, if you've been like working out before you take it, and after a little while, it's supposed to help you to recover a little easier, and also help your muscles look a little fuller, and also maybe help you to get like one more rep
Feel it is.
out of your sets.
Kung Fu. How about that?
And I'm not so sure that some
Yo,
of those
Mark Briscoe's gonna
combos are
decimate this guy.
Well, you may be right on that. That was right underneath the chin. Could have been on the throat.
looks like windpipe to me, Shivani.
All right. Well, Max Caster is seeking
I'll definitely keep you guys updated because I've been working out for weeks now, and I know kind of the like where I'm at when it comes to soreness, when it comes to how many reps I'm doing during my sets and all that. I'll be able to let you guys know pretty soon. Not in like a week, but sometime after that.
He's responsible for some of the chicken on people's plates. I've stopped eating it.
Would you stop, Don?
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, Mark Briscoe is so over with the crowd. They really missed the opportunity to put something on him other than that Ring of Honor title.
Well, they hit the ropes. Max Caster. Here comes a Jay Driller.
I mean, you can always do it later, but I mean, goodness. How long should it take? It's over. Dang, he already beat him. Wow. Dang, Mark put him through the mat, dude.
News for Kyle Fletcher. If that Jay Driller gets hit tomorrow night on your protostar, he'll be out of the tournament.
Well, the 3 teeth that he's got left in his head are going to be down to 1.
Kyle Fletcher versus Mark Briscoe tomorrow. Wow. Oh boy.
Mark Briscoe.
You just go to Planet Fitness, but there's always naked old guys. Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Hart Memorial Cup men's tournament will be 2 men who
That used to be the case when I was at the YMCA. I know it sounds funny, but I actually had a membership to YMCA. I used to play basketball all the time.
that's one of 2 tournament matches that will happen.
I'm glad I get to work out at home. I have weights here, thanks to radio. I don't have to go to the gym to work out. Yeah, I love the Jay Driller, man. I'm so happy he uses it. It's so poetically great, and it's a cool move on top of that. But yeah, some of those dudes would have no shame. They'd be walking around like, dude, what? Come on, man.
This tournament means the winner goes for the AEW World Championship. I will be winning the Owen Hart Cup.
Nice. That's some Owen Hart footage here.
I know I've been thrown into the ocean in the deep waters, but the jet know how to swim.
Yeah.
The jet won't hesitate.
I used to be in the YMCA. Right after school, I would take the bus there and just play basketball until the sun went down.
And while I respect you, let's go win a championship.
Not into that gym life. Yeah, I'm so glad, Radio. I really appreciate it so much what you've been able to do for me. I have a gym near me, but it's so much more convenient just to be able to roll out of bed and just start stretching and warming up and then lifting.
Kevin, congratulations on your opportunity.
A dumbbell stand. Ooh, Cooper. Yeah, that'd be kind of nice, but I appreciate you even thinking of me, man. Thank you.
Well, Osprey, you get to avoid me once more. You can go on peddling this lie that you are on some unattainable level. Prancing around unchecked as the self-proclaimed GOAT in my ring. Will, your words are going to catch up to you one day, but not this day. You can keep flapping
Never
your
saw
gums
Kevin
a
Knight
little bit
wrestle on
longer.
TV before.
Thanks to
He's pretty good, yeah. It's sad that they lost Jay White because of that match, though.
Let alone win the 2025 Owen Hart Foundation Tournament thanks to the Death Riders. Even though the gold should already be on my shoulder, it is not thanks to the Death Riders. See, Moxley and his Death Riders, they want to make this personal, to put it very, very lightly. Well, that is fine. Moxley, Death Riders, you have not taken me out. You have given me
Jamie
a
versus
gift.
Moné
You have
in the-
given me time
in the finals?
to
Oh,
plan and
maybe.
prepare. And when you see my face again, Moxley and the Death Riders, you will regret ever thinking about the Switchblade, because, you know, Lexi, I quite often enjoy reminding people who I am and what I've done, but I think it's time I remind myself, because I am the Switchblade. I am a cut above, and ain't nobody got what I got.
Kelly, welcome.
As confident and defiant as always.
Yeah, I have my weights on the floor. I have them in order. They look so cool on the floor.
In the Owen Hart Cup.
I'm actually kind of glad that I don't have a stand for them though, because I think it would just take up more space. I don't have a whole lot of space because of this whole setup. Like, I have this gigantic desk setup that I put everything on. It's super duper helpful, and it has like my whole streaming thing just perfect. But just the way, the dimensions of my spot, I don't know. I think it would probably end up taking more space. Here we go, Leo Rush, and our favorite wrestler of all time, guys. Here he comes. Action and ready. There are very few wrestlers that I would rather watch less than Action and Ready. Jay's smooth on the mic, but it's because he cuts that same type of promo a lot, and he brings that attitude. You can tell it's like second nature for him. Yeah, Dinks, I don't want to hear about it, man. Let's just leave that out of here. All right, like I said, this is a family show. I don't want to hear about it. Oh, wow. Top Flight jumping them from behind? What? Okay. The Arm Cross Brothers. Arm Cross Bros. Can't wait to hear their new theme. Whose new theme? The Cross Arm Breakers. Hi, Layla Gray. He retired and unretired on his way to the ring. Oh my goodness. Dynasty tomorrow, guys. I already have the stream set up on my Gritty Urban Saga YouTube channel. So if you guys can get over there, the link is already at the top of the chat here. See up there where it says welcome, tips are appreciated. That second link is the stream that we'll be doing tomorrow. So you can actually click on it and click notify me, and it'll send you an email when I go live, so you don't even have to worry about when it starts or anything. You'll get notified. And if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, guys. We're within striking distance of my first goal. I want to get to 500 subscribers on Gritty Reacts. So we only need 160? Legato, what's up, man? How's the show been? The second thing we saw was actually pretty fun. The first match was kind of sloppy and, in my opinion, very unnecessary, but it had some cool moments in it. And now this match. And not much else has really happened. Yeah, I'm excited for Dynasty, man. They hardly ever miss on their pay-per-views at all. No Mercedes yet. Wrestling Proud, what's up, man? Oh, and you missed that Radio got me creatine monohydrate. Look at how cool that looks. Birdman. Look at how cool that is. It's actually shiny. Yeah. Gonna take some as soon as the commercial break hits. Who do I think answers Max's is Max having a challenge at Dynasty? I didn't even see that. Dang, 11 matches. Wow. Yeah, they don't skimp. What other matches tonight? There's a lot of them. If you want the whole list, it's on my it's on the YouTube stream. I have it all typed out in the description of the video. 140. Oh, Kelly's got 140 in a row. I think it's right here. Let's see. Yeah, yeah. Get to that link right there. It's the live stream that's going on that channel right there.
When he got this aggression.
Ouch.
Believe it or not, Shivani, it's fun to hurt people.
Leo's so slight. He's so like.
I'm sure it feels better when you have.
He's got such a slight height.
People, you don't have to get your hands dirty.
I like to watch as well. I mean, it's great.
Right now, Darius
Dynix, all right. I'm gonna time you out now because I'm telling you stop with the inappropriate comments and non-family friendly stuff in the chat, dude. It's not that you have to be quiet. It's just stop with all that. We're not here to do all that. There's websites that are completely dedicated to talking like that. Go find one of those. If you need to be talking like that, you need to not be in here. I'll give you 5 minutes to comply, and then after that, we might have to say bye-bye. Leo's the Kevin Hart of wrestling. Oh, they're going straight to commercial. Okay, that was quick. He says he's having an open challenge tomorrow night. Huh, I didn't know that. I'll be right back.
Continues in tag team wrestling. We are heading towards Dynasty on pay-per-view.
Yeah, please, no rumors, guys. No rumors, no spoilers, no dirt sheets, guys. I don't want to hear a lot of people are saying this or any of that. We don't do rumors, spoilers, dirt sheets. A lot of people saying something means that's a rumor. So please don't put it in the chat. Which Max? Max? MJF or Max Caster? Max Caster. I don't think MJF has a match at the pay-per-view.
Well, you can tell in a short span how much punishment their tags made Leo Rush. Oh, come in now. And Dante, who has been more than angry.
Yeah,
all right, let's do it.
A lot of ground with his athleticism.
Yes, he does.
4 scoops. I mean, in your chat. Oh, okay. All right. The way you said it made it sound like you were reading other people, reading other stuff online or something. Okay. Thank you, man. Thank you for clarifying, because we don't want to do that. Yeah, radio hooked it up, man. Let's crack it open. Oh, look at how it's sealed. Nice. Yo, this seal looks like my cup. Look.
Pick the ankle right into a neck breaker.
Absolutely. Neck breaker. Spin. Kick to the midsection.
There we go. Whoa. A puff of creatine. Breathe it in. That's actually probably not very healthy. Probably don't want to breathe it in. Good thing I didn't get any. All right. Yeah, I remember the stuff being very light. Back when I had it, it probably wasn't micronized, though. It's not flavored. Let's see if I can show you guys. There it is. It's in there. Okay, let's see if I can find the scoop. I feel the scoop is like way down there.
Both members of crew. Look at Leo, man. That is an angry face.
Yeah, he's got lots to be angry about.
There's some deep-rooted hate between these 4 men, these 2 teams. Now double pick.
Where's my? All right. See if I can fish this out. Where is it?
Now just back and forth, slugging each other out.
Great right hands by Darius here.
Oh, I feel it. I can feel it.
Yeah, you're right. And he's These two teams are just laying it in.
Dang, this scoop was way down in there.
Jump up. Dante, Darius gets the feet up. Here goes Dante. That incredible hang time is like he...
Here goes Dante. The haunted Shivani. Haunted Shivani commentary. All right, I got it. The cops are going to walk in and see me with a knife with white powder on it. They're going to be like, what is this guy doing? You're going downtown. You're coming with us. They're like, no, it's creatine, I swear. Sure it is. We've heard that one before. You said eat it like the cinnamon challenge? Nah, man. Dry scooping? I don't want to do that. It's Nick Wayne! Alright. Alright, one scoop. Alright, that's done. Oh, it's see-through. Nice. 2 scoops. 3 scoops. And 4 scoops. There we go. I swear, officer, it's just creatine.
Look, Nick is going to make the right choices for business, Shavon, and he just did.
I'm Nick Wayne. They call me Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne.
Dante and Darius, top flight get the win. Help from AR Fox, but the men who are standing are Nick Wayne and crew. And this is far from over.
I'm about to go insane. They call me Nick Wayne. These are real lyrics. I'm about to go insane. My name is Nick Wayne. What did I think about the Charlotte Tiffany promo last night? I liked it, dude. Is it legal in my state? Yeah. I didn't really check, but I'm pretty sure it is.
I was impressed with the young Billy Starks, and I got to say, fair play for the other day, mate. You really do hold your own. I liked you before, but I really like you now. Bit of friendly advice.
It's Jamie Hayter and Billy Starks.
Athena. What's she doing coming out after our match, huh? She trying to steal your moment? Why is she up in your business like that?
Because
Just keep an eye on that, if I were you.
because Tony wants
To be honest,
Athena
if you
to
think for
fight
1 second that
Moné.
I'm going to doubt myself going into this tournament when I've already beat you, then you're in fairyland. Although I am willing to let
It's
you
Jamie
change your
Hayter.
mind.
I'm not a failure, and I've been trying to prove that to everybody here. And you'll see that in the Owen Hart.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Oh, baby, do we have something for you?
Hey, it's Daddy Magic.
Through the night, big time AEW Dynasty sale. Shop AEW.com.
Yeah, Jamie definitely is locked onto a new style for herself here with this
Most items, take it easy.
Scooby-Doo.
AEW.com.
I gotta get a new picture of her. She looks different. She looks different now. How am I doing in Assassin's Creed? It's a great game, man. I mean, I'm not great at it because it's got a weird type of combat to it. It feels like they tried to make it more of a fast pace, but the engine feels a little bit slower and delayed. Like there's a bit of lag to the button presses, so it's this weird amalgam of different gameplay styles and such. But it's a beautiful game, and I like the story. I think it's pretty good. Becky Lynch's Hatter. All Elite Scooby-Doo, yeah. It finally came true. Yeah, I wish Jamie Hayter had a story. I can say that for a lot of people. Hey, we got a new follow. And got all this little white spots on me now. We got a new follow, Chelsea. Thank you, Chelsea. And they're beating the heck out of these drums in this commercial break. You beat it already? Okay, please don't tell me anything about it. Oh yeah, this is a lot better than what it used to be. Dude, the creatine that I got before, I don't think it was micronized. This one, they made the particles 20 times smaller than the normal creatine, so it doesn't feel all sandy in your mouth. It actually mixes in with the water very well. That's going to be awesome for other drinks and stuff that I can mix it into, like my morning protein shake or something. Oh, you can tell it's in there. It tastes different than water for sure, but it's not all gritty. See what I did there? Well, no, it's about to be all gritty. It's about to be as gritty as it gets. Give me haterade. Well, that was easy. That's it. It's done. See? It's not all like caked in the bottom or anything like that.
Thank you both so much for taking
See
the
it?
time to sit down
Nothing.
here to talk.
That was easy.
Your match this Sunday at Dynasty.
Very nice.
Garcia,
Radio,
TNT
thank you, man.
champion, putting your title on the line against Adam Cole. In this match,
Thumbs
there
up.
is no time limit and no outside interference permitted. But Danny, this is your first time defending the TNT Championship on pay-per-view. I mean, wanting to be the fighting champion, putting it on the line against someone with the veteran status of Adam Cole. As we get closer to entering Philadelphia, you starting to feel the pressure?
Renee, I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt. And Danny, I don't mean to take over. But there is something I have to say. Because earlier this morning, I was thinking about the first time we faced each other in the ring. It was about 2 years ago.
Garcia's been on the show. He's been on the show a couple times in the last couple weeks.
Brash, confused.
No gritty for gritty. Yep.
With Chris Jericho, trying to figure out who you were, and now fast
What happened to
forward 2
alliances?
years later,
Jamie's alliance with
you're the
Britt.
TNT champ. And you're a damn good TNT.
Brett Baker disappeared.
But these past few weeks, I've been thinking, really, you haven't changed that much, Danny. Because you are still confused. Because you think that you're going to be for your TNT
WB, baby!
Danny, I've beaten
WB, thank you for the bits.
On top of
55
that,
bits.
You've never beaten me before. Or the last time we faced each other.
Yeah, I hope
Danny,
Adam
if
Cole
I
wins
had
this
5
title.
seconds,
They need to do something with this
just 5 more
TNT situation.
seconds, I would be the TNT champion. On top of that, this Sunday, it's my 17-year wrestling anniversary.
WB, thank
And
you
in
very, very
Philadelphia,
much, man.
No less. The place I had my very
Got
first
WB
match.
on top of the TV.
It's been a long time coming for Adam Cole to win championship gold here in AEW, and I can promise you, it is my destiny at Dynasty to win that championship.
No, Matt was right. I didn't have to give you another shot at this. But I wanted to, out of respect of everything you've done for the past 17 years. And you've done a lot in that time. You've had chances, you've had opportunities to show that you can be the guy. Just like I've given you chances and opportunities to beat me for this, but you haven't been able to do it yet. And I just want that to settle in right now. Like, this is the last chance you're getting from Daniel Garcia, okay? After this, I don't want to hear, oh, can I get a shot at Dynamite? Can I get a shot at Collision? Can I get a shot at this? Can I get a shot at that? It's done over this, okay? Because it's been 17 years of chances, 17 years of opportunities. The past 17 years belong to you. The next 17 belong to me.
Roddy, Kyle, do you guys mind stepping out for a second? I just wanted to talk to Danny one-on-one, if that's okay. Renee, do you mind? Sure. Okay. Seriously? Yeah, sure.
Uh-oh. Everybody's leaving the room except for Adam Cole and Daniel Garcia.
Dan, please listen to me, and I know that you know I feel this way, but I got a ton of respect for you. I've said it before, and I will say it again. I've got all the respect in the world for you. but sometimes I got to tell you the truth. And Danny, the truth is, you're not ready to lead the charge. You're not ready to run a promotion. You're not ready to be a true champion. I have run practically every promotion that I have ever worked for. I've been world champion and I've broken records in more places than I can count. I've been the guy longer than you've been wrestling, Danny. So if anyone knows what it takes to be a true champion, it's me. Danny, you're not ready. Not yet. And if you don't understand that, then I guess I'm gonna have to whoop that ass on some.
Just leave the title there? Yeah, take it. Take it with you. He's gonna whip him.
Daniel Garcia, Adam Cole for the TNT Championship coming up tomorrow. Let's go back to the ring.
The following contest is scheduled for
Here comes Cash.
20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Asheville, North Carolina, weighing 221 pounds, Cash.
Jushin
Interesting matchup here, and I'm noticing the look, the face of
Yeah,
Cash
Cole has not held a singles title in AEW yet.
of what he was feeling on Wednesday when he's told his partner
I hope that changes, man, because this this TNT title, I feel like it's just there. I think Adam Cole could really step it up a notch. He's good on the mic. He has that prestige to him. It'd be a nice next step for him to kind of gear it up, get something going. Yeah, Adam Cole is injured a lot. That's for sure.
Dax has been doing a lot of apologizing as of late.
Yeah, dude, I forget who the champions are here more often than most. Like most of the championships in WWE.
Should be a great matchup. We are looking forward to this one, fans. Pac with 79
Here
wins.
comes Pac.
Truly one of the best athletes, pound for pound, you will find in AEW. And Cash Wheeler,
And the Death Riders have been looking really touchable recently, haven't they? It's supposed to be the big bad crew. They seem so touchable.
I'm going to tell you something that may surprise you. I'm a big fan of both of these guys, Shivani.
does not surprise me at all. Why wouldn't you be?
I mean, Cash has questionable taste in friends and partners, but he's a tremendous athlete. And, well, Pac, what more do you need to say? I mean, that guy's terrifying.
He is absolutely amazing. And, of course, the Death Riders defend the Trios Championship against Rated FTR tomorrow night at Dynasty. That is live on pay-per-view. And, of course, you can join us on Prime Video.
Needs a bit more charisma. You can just tell that they're writing him stuff and it's not really, there's not much substance to it. It just sounds like wrestling promo number 4, you know? It sounds like when you do the do the universe mode in WWE and you set up the like promos and they just say stuff. It sounds like that stuff. I'm gonna show that I could be champion and that you're not the guy to carry the title like I am. I have shown how good I am and you can't handle it. They need to give him a little bit better stuff to be talking about. You don't remember Adam Cole being injured in NXT? Why in AEW? I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just things come together. Things come together in a bad way. Also, there's times where people's like bone density and things are not as strong as they used to be. Or, I don't know. That sounds better than what he's saying now. You know what I mean, though? Like, there's like the wrestling promo number 4 that you can tell when you hear it, and I just hear a lot of that happening here. But it's supposed to come off as story. It's like, how's that a story? You're just saying the same thing that we've heard everybody say. Not taking their creatine.
I don't know that I've ever seen a guy that was as athletic.
I mean, I guess it is a story, but it's like the quality of it is the difference. There are a lot of really good stories in AEW, but you have to be like a very invested scientist of the game to like track it down and remember all of it. It's very intricate, and there are stories here, but it's just sometimes less is more, man. And sometimes you gotta, I don't want to say dumb it down, but that's kind of how I feel about it.
And here's the thing, when you look at them, I mean, they look cohesive. At this level,
It's like, look at when Captain America called Mjolnir to him in Avengers Endgame. Remember? Like, they didn't even have to say anything. It was just like, oh, he's worthy. You know? Like, there's some times where you just have to set it up right and just pay it off and not really be like, I'm the best and I'm better than you and I'm gonna beat you.
well, I guess what I would say is
Sometimes simple works.
Before you go in the media, you go on television and you start disagreeing publicly.
But you got to get us invested in the characters. You got to let us know why that's a big moment. You got to let us know how that's a big moment. We figured out how it was a big moment when they showed everybody trying to lift it and they couldn't, and they spent all that time telling you why the hammer's like that, what type of properties it has. They set all that up ahead of time so that moment just hit like crazy. You have to get people invested in the characters and the lore of the universe. And if the characters of people cutting wrestling promo number 4 and the lore of the universe is I will fight you and I will beat you, then it's not a whole lot to get invested in. They need to do a better job of telling us who these people are. And why they care. COD 7, yeah. Yeah, Pac is epic, man. I love Pac. Look at this do-si-do.
Yeah, that's that athleticism of Cash Wheeler we talked about earlier.
Cash coming off the top. Really? Ah, Pac grabs his leg, says, no, you're not doing that.
Forearm shot.
You don't get a ton of leverage punching up. You want to be punching down. But that was enough to affect the equilibrium.
Oh, what's Pac doing up here? Megan Bane.
Superplex.
Silent but deadly.
As his legs around the turnbuckles. And now a forearm shot knocked. Pac to the mat.
Basic movements, but smart.
That's the name of your next GCW pay-per-view. Silent but deadly. Christopher, what's up, man?
You know, one of your contemporaries used to say he's not just
silent but deadly.
That is very, very apropos.
Yeah. Pac was great in NXT and as the king of the cruiserweights. Oh, wow. Ouch. Cash goes into the barricade. Even spun a little bit. Ouch.
Caught the edge of that railing.
Yeah, he sure did.
Pac doesn't care.
Oh, Pac's just waiting.
Jeez, Pac is cracking this guy. Moonsault. Nice camera angle. You see how low the camera is? Yeah, the King of the Cruiserweights was an epic run.
Pac is just an amazing competitor.
He's an animal. He's a freak.
He leveled up that show as far as I'm concerned. It was fun before that a little bit, but it just hit another level for me once he started the King of the Cruiserweight stuff.
Can't argue with that. And a belly to back that time. As you can see, Pac feels very confident he can wrap this up. I don't know what that is for.
It's called intimidation. It's called mind games, Shivani.
Yeah, but okay, I get.
What do you think you're calling ballet?
Yeah, Pac is definitely a well-versed wrestler.
But Cash, you're looking up in the air. He doesn't see what Pac is doing.
All of the people watching at home see it. These
Cash
people
breaks
in
the count.
audience see it.
And Cash rolls in the ring, reaching now. But no, Pac was right there to cut him off. And again,
it's a psychological tactic. You can learn a lot by going to therapy. You can learn. I've learned a lot of things that I can use against other people. It's really good.
You go to therapy?
Of course, that's where I get
Don
a lot of my
Callis.
tricks.
Side headlock. Don Callis, everyone.
As I said previously, after this episode of Collision, we're immediately going offline after we do our review. Immediately going offline on YouTube because I'm going to be live streaming MLW Battle Riot on my Twitch channel. So get on over to my Twitch channel, guys. That's where we're going to be at.
Comes out with a point at the elbow.
Battle Riot is like MLW's Royal Rumble, and the world title is actually being defended in the Battle Riot in the Rumble this tonight. Get in on it, guys. Get to my Twitch channel. Hey, Radio, 15 likes. Oh, dang, 15 likes already. Thank you, guys.
Had to realize what he was going up against. I know Cash basically has been a
What is Battle Riot? It's like I just said. It's like MLW's Royal Rumble.
Don, the old adage, you got to be a great singles wrestler first, right? To be a great tag team wrestler.
The first smart thing you've said tonight.
The first?
Here's the thing. This is about, like we talked about with the Takeshita match, this is about sending a
Why are you so down on like all these promotions, Ringmaster? You're the same guy who goes and like watches wrestling in high school gyms and stuff, dude.
Especially the trio that's going to be across the ring.
Why do you pay money to go watch wrestling in like a high school gym, but then you're like down on MLW and other promotions? Why do you do that? It doesn't make any sense. It ends up looking really hypocritical. If anybody should be not trying to like downplay or talk down about a wrestling promotion, it would be somebody like you. You're like the one guy that I actually hear about going to those type of shows.
One here. Two men will collide tomorrow in the trios title match. Going at it, it's Pac and it's Cash Wheeler who gets rolled over. Pac covers him 1, 2.
They had Scotty Riggs last year at Battle Riot. Donovan, what's up, man?
Said, I don't need to hook the leg right now. I'm going to show you that I'm dominant.
American males. American males.
Look at the eyes of Pac.
I know, that's frightening.
Yeah, crazy. That's what I just said.
And he, as you can see, the grip, the side of the head, the powerful forearms of Pac.
All these guys that came out of the UK are very technically sound, Tony.
Oh, yeah. I know that, Don.
Great chain wrestlers.
The speed of the kicks.
Yeah, you can't block something that fast, Shivani.
Right. Absolutely. And snap vertical
Dang,
suplex.
snap suplex. Cracks the back of Cash.
But man, he's taken a lot of punishment tonight.
Yes, he has. And as you can see, laying in wait, so to speak, is Pac. And Pac's going to pounce on him here again. No, elevated.
Oh, wow. Jeez, dude. That suicida from Cash is something crazy, man. He really throws caution to the wind. I like it. It's crazy scary, too. It's... The way Cash does that, that tope is just... Great stuff. Look at that. Just wild and crazy. Wild and crazy Cash.
Now, Cash Wheeler up top, perched on top, staggering. He goes up top.
Crossbody. Ooh, almost a 3 count on Pac. Yeah, Michael, I know. We've been watching him there.
The hand almost hit the mat for 3. European uppercut from a ripcord. And now ducking low, and Cash running off from the ropes.
I've been watching MLW for years.
Getting a second wind here. And it's not easy against Pac. Cash Wheeler, knife edge chop back into a corner. And right now, he is just hammering Pac, who's slumped into the corner. What a matchup we've got for you, and what a weekend this is. Hitting the ropes, Pac down low. Up top.
Nice. Nice catch.
1,
Dang, Pat got the shoulder up kind of late there.
Shivani, when you leave your feet, you leave yourself at the mercy of your opponent, and that's exactly what we just saw.
And now Pac prone. Cash really tried this earlier, but Pac rose to the occasion. But Pac again is down. And again.
Oh, jeez. Alexander Hams, dude, there's like a million people we can name. The MLW has had a really great roster for years. It's just, like I said, there a lot of people talk down on it for some reason. And I feel like the people who are doing it are just not watching it or something, because we've seen today's stars there like a year ago, 2 years ago. And we've seen them be awesome well before they've hit national television. Here we go, Black Arrow. Hit him with the Black Arrow. Dang, what? Is Pac having like a crisis of confidence with the Black Arrow? Seems like it takes him forever to do it these days.
Just in the nick of time, the left shoulder.
Have you guys noticed that? It seems like he's getting slower and slower at pulling off the Black Arrow. Like he's double thinking it, triple thinking it.
FTR and of course Adam Copeland, or Cope if you will. There's that speed of Pac once again. Like you said, you can't block it because it's too fast, Don.
Well, and there's no setup to it. He just is able to torque his hips, and you're hit with it before you even
Dang,
realize.
kick Cash in the back.
Release German over the ropes. Great matchup. Boy, you talk about
I haven't seen him recently, Michael.
going at it.
You know, when I look at Pac,
I don't know where he's at. He might still be there. Sometimes people people disappear for a little bit. So I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't want to tell you the wrong thing.
That's why they call him the bastard. And Pac now feels it here after
Yeah, it's like he's overthinking it now or something.
He may be going for the Black Arrow. Let's see if he does, and let's see if he hits it. Up on top. No, he didn't go for it, and Cash moved out of the way.
Pile driver.
1, 2, go!
Dang, this ref is letting Pac kick out kind of late. Ladies tag match happened yet? No, Lewis. Not yet. Welcome, Lewis.
He's taken a lot of punishment from Pac here.
Oh, there is trouble here.
Here's Claudio.
Coming in over on the right, as you can see in the wide shot there.
And Wheeler Yuta. Up. And Copage. Is Pac losing this? Legato, the Death Riders have been looking so touchable recently. I would not be surprised. Pac wins by super shenanigans.
I don't think Dax and Cope would help this situation whatsoever, in my view.
Dude, I don't know. So just the constant excuse making for finishes here. Yeah, at least he won, but yeah, overbooked. Blind ref. Hey, that's nothing new. But it's like I said, like the Death Riders look so touchable and cowardly, and not in like a smart way or devious way. It just looks like they just look so beatable. They don't look like a dominant faction right now. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yo! It's time for upgrades. It's time for upgrades. We're not afraid of upgrades. Yo, it's Robert Stone. Look at this. Yo, Robert Stone.
Gritty Army rules NWO for life.
Gritty Army rules NWO for life. Yes. Dude, Robert Stone, thank you so much. 31 months. How awesome is that?
This Dynasty Weekend, because tomorrow night,
Thank you very much, man. Welcome. Na 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 na. You think FTR is gonna turn on Cope? I hope so, Michael. I hope something like that happens. It's time for a change. Yeah, no one's scared of the Death Riders anymore, man. Their mystique is gone for sure. They need to introduce a new member. They need to step it up. If they plan on them being on top for much longer, they need to bring another level of mystique to themselves. You can tell what it is, though. You can tell what it is by watching the way that events happen. It was ramping up. They were killing people, suffocating people, bludgeoning, kidnapping, throwing people downstairs, and then Darby left to go climb Mount Everest, and it's just been a holding period for the last time. Since Darby left, it's just been a bunch of misnomer challengers stepping up to do nothing, and for the Death Riders to do nothing of consequence on top of that. They're in this cryogenic holding pattern until Darby gets back, and it's not helping the Death Riders. They're looking weaker and weaker by the day. And it's all because Tony has trouble pivoting. He has trouble pivoting, and he has trouble listening to the crowd and realizing when something's working very well, better than he wanted it to, better than he thought it ever would, or worse than he ever thought it would. It's like he's on this track. It's like those games, Time Crisis. You know those on-rail shooters where, like, all you can do is duck and then pop up and shoot, duck, pop up and shoot, and it just keeps you on a track all throughout a stage. You don't get to choose where you go or anything like that. It's just every stage is the same all the time. It's like he's stuck on that type of game when it's like there are other ways you could go to try to make your situation better for yourself. He's a good booker. It's just part of being a good booker is being able to pivot and being able to realize when something is organically hot and capitalize upon it. He does it sometimes, but it's like, I would say that's one of his main weaknesses as a booker, is that he's so stuck in his own ways that he can't see a good thing in front of him until it's too late, until the hype is already gone, and then he tries to like bring it in later on, and it's not the same anymore. Sometimes he can do it, but I'd say the ratio of times that he's been able to actually pivot in the moment and make something hot happen it's much less than the ratio of when he can actually plan stuff out and it goes the way he wanted it to. I hope Darby will be safe too. Yeah. Not for the storylines, not for wrestling. I don't want anybody to die. Especially when they're not doing anything wrong. But you could just tell by looking at it that all these challengers that have been stepping up to the Death Riders, they just don't have that same type of investment. It feels very surface level. It doesn't feel like it's the main story yet. It feels like it's all side quests. Dynasty's going to be good, yeah. I'm not saying anything about Dynasty. I'm talking about that I don't think that Swerve is actually that he was the plan to take this title off of Moxley. So if they did it, it'd just be kind of like a Band-Aid type of situation, and I don't know. I don't see it. We'll see, though. What do we have? Less than 24 hours, we'll know. With planning, Tony Khan is one of the best bookers, man. He's good. We've seen it. We've seen what he can do when he has time and pre-planning and investment. Man, he's done some of the best stories. But we've also seen what has kind of happened recently, where like things go a little sideways and his plans can't come to fruition the way that he wanted them to, and we've seen both sides of things, and I feel like we're in the latter right now, where it's kind of like scramble mode. Yeah, people have died climbing Mount Everest. It wouldn't be such an accomplishment if it was super duper easy. I just hope Darby's not one of them, man. Robert Stone with 31 months, man. Thank you so much, Robert Stone. What an awesome amount of time and contributions. I very much appreciate you, man. Up next might be the women's tag match. Maybe they want to save that for the main event. It's crazy why he's doing it. Yeah, he's a daredevil, man.
Hey, yo, check this out, brother. What up, son? You know what
And I'm not talking about the one on Disney Plus.
Sick of letting people walk around here safe. I'm sick of letting people walk around here comfortable. Oh, yeah, they comfortable. I am sick of
Shane
hearing people
Taylor.
talk about battlefields and warfare and talking like they're gangster when we know they ain't built like that.
Yeah. You know what's crazy to me? You know, they walk around, they talking about battlefields and wars, you know what I'm saying? They talking about, we better not catch a
Jeff Hardy, yeah,
like
maybe.
They somebody big homies. Like, yo, we not your little homies. We don't even respect big homies, right?
Ever.
That's why we got the problems we got. They be like, STP chill. We be like, chill for what? Who is these dudes? They not ops. They opportunities.
Oh, and opportunities. It's nothing but space and opportunity. We slide on ops like y'all all the time. We been told y'all we them.
We them.
We told y'all run or hide.
Why, Cap?
Because STP outside.
And we gonna stay outside. And we hope y'all see us like Good Vision, because we can't wait to disrespect you. Run or hide, because STP is outside.
Pow. Rumble, bad man. Rumble.
Well, I'm gonna smoke him. Come on.
Not a bad promo. Kind of like it. Ah, Speedball. Let's go. Got Ricochet on commentary. Let's get it. Speedball versus Dralistico, man. Let's get it. Yeah, crazy. Like, they all feel like just side characters. Like, they feel like you know how in a movie there'll be like a bunch of bad guys that'll run up on John Wick? All these challengers feel like the bad guys who run up on John Wick and just get got. Like, they're important for the movie to go on and for it to be entertaining, but they're not really the one, you know? They're there for a bad time, not for a long time. Yo, how epic is Keanu Reeves, by the way? That guy, every time I read about him, I find out something new about how cool he actually is. He's like absolutely a cool guy. Dralistico. Do I have Dralistico? I got Dragon Lee. We'll use Dragon Lee. Does he look like the guy from Karate Kid? Yeah, a little bit.
Sure, but I actually should have got the pin. He got lucky. Tony Khan is playing favorites already.
A lot of people jealous of Ricochet. I hear things in the back. Everyone's talking about you, Ricochet.
Absolutely.
Ricochet just got married, right?
Kenny Omega.
That's
I'm very
cool.
excited for that.
Well, for you, I'm going to beat him for you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate
I hope
that.
it's long and
By the way,
prosperous.
Speedball, I know him from Canada. He's a scumbag from Montreal.
Absolutely. He stole my victory.
Nothing good ever came out of Montreal.
We go Dralistico versus Speedball.
And why are you so angry all the time, Ricochet?
why do you have the preference?
Yeah, WB.
He said he knows him from Canada. What do you don't
It's like that. It's like the henchman who. Oh, you know what it's kind of like. They're like that one henchman who Indiana Jones. Remember that guy who was like, wah, 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 wah. And then Indiana Jones just pulls out a gun and shoots him. They're like that. Like they get to look cool for a second. And then Indiana John Moxley is like, whatever. Get out of here.
Showing his speed momentarily.
I would have did a front flip over that.
Dralistico.
It's like that exact scene. They get to look like they're about to do something and then be like, nah, nah, nah.
He wouldn't have done that to me.
How do they wrestle with masks on?
We're going to find out tomorrow night.
Oh, you can see through that.
Speedball takes him.
You can see through that. There's fabric that looks like it's covering you up, but you can see through it. It has all kinds of little holes in it.
These kicks and these strikes.
I mean, for him, I guess maybe it's kind of worked.
Sometimes it's actually plastic that just looks dark, but you can actually see straight through it.
No way. Actually,
And these guys wrestle. They train for years and years in the art of luchador, the luchador style of wrestling. So they're probably so used to wearing the mask that it's almost like it's not there.
Now Speedball is a 4th-degree Taekwondo black belt.
I want to see Roosh. Yeah, where's Roosh at? Where's Roosh at? Where's Scorpio Sky at? Where's Wardlow at?
No, you stood up.
He's scared.
Well, I'm going to break some news for you. When I used to
That
manage
scene was
Kenny Omega
improvised
one
by
day,
Harrison
he said
Ford.
he never thought he could match up athletically
Oh,
with
it's supposed to be a knife? Yeah, that scene's classic though, man. That was a great piece of improvisation.
He's not told us. At least he got that right.
But that even adds to what I'm saying, because I feel like everything that's happening with Moxley right now is improvisation, unplanned, and just there to fill space.
He is a smart man because if you notice, he wasn't here tonight. He's probably at home.
Harrison didn't want to use the whip. That's probably smart. I think that was a good decision.
Look at this.
Maybe we'll see those guys. Oh, that'd be crazy.
Who you looking at, bro? Who you looking at?
You think he's the best of the brothers? Roosh? I like Roosh a lot, yeah. It seems like he'd be a nightmare to wrestle against, but I like watching him.
Well, I don't want him coming out here. Okay.
Well, he goes to the floor, does Speedball. And Beast.
Oh, I got to retweet the tweet.
That's right, Beast.
A little diversionary tactic, and it worked. And now the Dralistico is going to set Speedball.
That's right.
Thank you to everybody who's already retweeted the tweet. I see you guys.
Come on. You want some drink? You want some drink?
You want some drink?
This match continues. Streaming on Max and on TNT.
Oh yeah, man. 6 retweets on the Twitch one and 5 on the YouTube one. Thank you very much. I saw Radio. Thank you very much.
Listen.
Yeah, we're doing MLW right after this, guys.
Like a good stiff chop during the break.
Keep it simple, yeah. It's so funny how often that saying comes up.
You know,
applying pressure. That's what it is.
You can apply pressure in the ring, okay?
You play the whole arena is the ring for me.
That's a great point. What a great point.
I'll beat you up in the ring. I'll beat you up out here on the floor. I'll beat you up there next to that fat man over there. I'll beat you up next to that old lady over there.
Next to that fat man.
I've got to say, since you've arrived in AEW, you've made
business has been booming.
I would agree, and you have made quite an impact in AEW. No doubt about it. I was thrilled to see that last year during All In you show up. Thought it was great.
Why are you brown-nosing?
I'm not.
He said, Kayate, Aubrey Edwards said, ah!
I was just about to say, there's no sucking up here tonight, so there ain't no brown-nosing tonight.
But I was going to say, since that time, I can't believe the road you've gone down.
What are you talking about?
Look, you and I knew each other before
the easy road. That's what it's been.
You weren't like that before.
I've been like this the whole time. It was these people out here that turned their backs on me, if you remember. It was these people out here that started booing me.
Yes, you're right.
Started throwing toilet paper at me. So I
started throwing toilet paper at me. Yeah, he yelled at the ref in Spanish, and she just said, ah!
With the same energy that they were giving me. And for some reason, that makes Ricochet a bad guy.
Well, we'll find out. Rick,
no way.
Tomorrow night, it's the big event. It's Dynasty tomorrow night in Philadelphia, available on Prime Video.
Oh, Cut to commercial. Cut to commercial quickly. Quickly. That was a quick cut, man. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Dynasty tomorrow. Basically 3 hours ago is when the 0 hour is hitting the air, guys. So whatever time it is on your clock, take 3 hours off of that. And that's what time I'm going live tomorrow with Dynasty. That way you don't have to worry about time zones or anything like that. Just look at your clock, minus 3 hours, and that's when I'm live. Oh, yeah. 30 minutes. Battle Riot tonight, guys. We're doing the whole thing. You got to be on my Twitch channel, though. I'm not doing it on YouTube.
What kind of a freak wrestles with no shoes on?
Dummy. That's not smart. You step on those toes.
The speed of Mike Bailey. Oh. So prolific. You gotta watch out for those. You gotta watch out for those feet tomorrow, Ricochet.
Shooting star.
One, two, and a 2 count.
I ain't gotta watch out for nothing. He gotta watch out for me.
Now that's a
And then
great
if he's not watching out for me, he gotta watch out for Ken.
That's a great running shooting star, but not as good as yours.
Yeah, no way. He don't got the flow. He don't got the.
He can't do the flips like me.
Hey, y'all move. Y'all gotta move. Okay, at least he did.
You like Dragon Lee, you wish he was not with the LWO. I just wish they'd give the LWO something to do, man. It's not interesting. I don't think the LWO itself is the problem. I think it's just the creative behind it. They don't give them anything interesting to do. They show up every now and then, and they're just like in these little feuds that don't really have teeth to them. They don't have much storytelling to them. Oh my goodness! It's Merry Mania! Oh my goodness! 100 bits.
From Dralistico kicking the hell out of him tonight.
Oh, and Pando leveled up. Look.
He's gonna have more tomorrow.
Look what you've done, Mary. You turned Pando Super Saiyan. Wow, thank you for the 100 bits, Mary. Welcome. Look at what you've done. My goodness. He's becoming stronger. Pando is leveling up. Ay, ay, ay. 3 in a row, Mary. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I see your streak.
You got a duck. Here comes again.
Dang, nice kick. That's game over. Speedball wins. Hit it with the Ninja Turtles song. 3-0 Speedball.
Tomorrow night, he and Ricochet will battle Kenny Omega in a 3-way match for the International Championship. What is? Wait a minute.
Uh-oh. Ricochet with a low blow from behind. Wow, on Speedball.
The fanciest kick, but it was an effective kick.
And the Spirit Gun.
And a Spirit Gun to boost in the back of the head.
Well, if Ricochet wrestles like
Hey, he's got his own hat.
he'll make quick work of Mike Bailey.
Dang, Bailey got destroyed for that victory.
Let's remind the people in a 3-way match, anything goes, no disqualification. Kenny Omega can lose the title and not even be in the ring. It's the way it is in a 3-way match.
His song sounds so evil.
Fans, as you know, the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament will start as well this week. And with that in mind,
Speedball got messed up. Kicked low from behind and then hit with the Spirit Gun to the back of the head.
Both of you have entered the Owen Hart Foundation.
It's Chris Statlander and Thunder Rosa.
It just so happens that you will face one another in the opening round.
For the first time ever in the history of AEW.
I've been waiting a long time for this.
Me too, but unfortunately, the circumstances are not what I wanted to be. So I'm gonna apologize right now because, Chris, A lot of people
Yeah,
depend on
WB.
me.
I think they're doing okay with
Depend on me.
Speedball.
My future in this company depends on me winning this cup and going to All In. So, there's nothing personal. But I'm gonna take this all the way.
Oh,
If there's nothing personal, then send my apologies to Papa Rosa because the Owen
Papa Rosa.
came home with me.
First of all, don't speak about my old father. Second of all, you don't know what it is to be the women's world champion.
The championship that you gave up? I know
Don't
what it
speak
takes to
about
be
my
a
past,
champion.
Chris,
I mean,
but you're gonna find me,
lost
Chris.
the
I advise you, you need to be quiet.
I advise you.
I know it's gonna stop you.
Oh, slapped Chris Statlander.
I'll see you in round 1.
Dang, she slapped the heck out of Statlander.
Let's take a look at tomorrow night's Dynasty card.
Okay.
Coming to you exclusively on pay-per-view, originating from the Leacourse Center in Philadelphia. 3 matches in the first
This
round.
Mercedes Moné picture looks like a drawing of her. It doesn't look like a real picture.
Will take on Julia Hart. In the men's division, Kyle Fletcher beats Mark Briscoe.
There's
and
Fletcher.
Will Ospreay collides with Kevin Knight.
Wait, why did it have a 4?
Tag Team Championship. Hurt Syndicate.
Did you see that? There was a 4 on top. Oh, maybe it's the 4th time they fought each other.
Learning tree. Chris Jericho defends the Ring of Honor World Championship against former champion Bandito. TNT Championship. No time limit.
Dang, man, they're giving us a... That escalated quickly, heck yeah.
Champion Danny Garcia. For the AEW World Trios Championship, the champions Death Riders will defend against Rated, FTR, and Adam Copeland. International Championship will be battled in a 3-way match as Kenny Omega, the champion, defends against Speedball Mike Bailey and Ricochet. AEW Women's World Championship is on the line.
Timeless Tony Storm defending against Megan Bayne. The Silent Warrior.
Will defend against Swerve Strickland. That's all coming up tomorrow night on pay-per-view. We do understand that Mercedes Moné and Harley Cameron are getting ready for their main event coming up. Let's check in.
Athena and Julia Hart is a interesting tag team.
My partner tonight. I know, I can't believe it.
It's Mercedes and Harley backstage.
With the plan, just stay out of my way, okay? I got this. That's the plan.
Yes, we got this.
No, I got this, Harley.
You
All right?
guys got this. Thanks, Mini Mercedes.
Shut up, Mini Moné. I didn't tell her to speak. You know, what are you doing down there? You need to stand up. That's not even how you stretch.
Stretching. It's important to stretch.
Harley,
The hip thruster.
The hip thruster.
I don't want to hear that song. Please, Harley. Oh my God. You just please stand up. Okay. It's not how you stretch. Yes. More like this. Yes. Hear that crack?
Yeah, I did. That was nice.
Warm up like a champion.
Did you hear that crack? Yeah, the puppet was up on top of the... like the piece of equipment there. Mini Moné. Yeah, I don't want Tony Storm to lose her title yet either. Especially not to somebody who I don't know anything about. Not that I have to know you for you to be a champion, but I just... having trouble thinking that it's going to be a very interesting title run when I don't know you, and it feels like they're not giving me much effort in setting you up. How good is your title reign going to be if they're not even telling me what's up? Megan did have a tiny promo on Collision a couple weeks ago, but I don't know. I'm not overly confident that her title reign would be popping real quick. I wonder if Harley does any of her ventriloquism on that on Mariah May's YouTube channel. I wonder if we get any of that. I'll be right back. Looks like we're getting the main event coming up next, guys. This guy's only one goal away from breaking Wayne Gretzky's all-time goal record. Is Wayne Gretzky the all-time leader, or is he like third place or something? I don't really know the records like that.
If you want to have a happy ending, you've got to know where to stop your story.
This tramp is still the champ.
What's next for a champion that walked through hell?
Yo, is that stalking you?
The cold, dark shadow of a
Who's in the darkness here? Is that stalking you? I think it is. He is? Oh, okay, so, wow.
Without a hold on her game, AEW's finest have tried, failed, and are bracing
What, is
for the
he playing tonight or something?
of the Megasix. Now it's our champion's
Gonna get
turn
the
to
record
try
broken
and
tonight?
break the unbreakable and defy a woman who believes it's her divine right to wear this belt.
I will cut off the head of the mighty Megasys.
Irresistible forces and immovable objects have never met easily. All dynasties end, but when?
Megan Bain just pinned the AEW Women's World Champion.
Tomorrow night from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we find out. May the best woman win.
Can World Champion Timeless Toni Storm survive Megan Bain? We will find out tomorrow at Dynasty. Right now, it's time for our main
Thought it was a goal that no one would ever break. Wow. Megan versus Mercedes, yeah. Maybe we'll get it in the future. Mercedes is here.
Mercedes Moné. The Owen Hart Women's Tournament, and of course the men's tournament, like we've been talking about, begins tomorrow night at Dynasty. Mercedes Moné and Julia Hart, the TBS champion, the former TBS champion, will make.
Look at all these belts.
And the winner of that will face the winner of Harley Cameron and Athena. With that in mind, we have all four women in a little preview of the opening round of the Owen Hart Women's Tournament. And my
CEO. Do the dance, Mercedes.
survive and function tonight in this matchup.
Here she is. Crowd's cheering for her more than Mercedes.
Mercedes does not want to be the partner of Harley Cameron. Don't blame her.
You called Harley, what'd you call her? The one and only?
The one and only Harley Cameron.
Yeah, that's politically correct speak for crazy.
Politically correct for crazy. What is this ring announcer wearing? Up, there's the puppet.
I feel like a ventriloquist out here calling the match.
Mini Moné. Yeah, she made her shut the puppet's mouth. A metal detector's dream.
Winning matches. And of course, she's in the ring with one of the
There we go. It's Julia.
As we go back now to the ring.
And their opponents, first, from Bloomington, Minnesota, Julia Hart!
Julia Hart, who became the youngest women's champion in AEW history when at age 22. She won the TBS championship at Full Gear. That was back in November of 2023 in a three-way match.
Holly is what you wanted the bunny to be in AEW, huh?
Youth is wasted on the young, but in Julia Hart's case, I think she learned a lot from that experience, and I think she's a very dangerous wrestler.
I agree with that, Don.
Dang, this presentation is crazy for Julia.
To AEW Dynamite Big Business in Boston back on the 13th of March last year. Sky Blue and Julia Hart, a Mercedes Moné, the CEO, attacking Julia Hart, putting her down with the Moné Maker, and establishing herself as one of the more dominant females we've ever seen here in AEW. Of course, going on to win the TBS Championship. But as Julia Hart is in the ring,
It's cool. She has like church windows in her hat. You see that? Stained glass church windows in her hat.
with that in mind, it's time for Julia Hart's partner, and what a champion this young lady is.
Whoa. It's Athena. In her hat? Yeah, you didn't see it? She has like stained glass windows on her hat.
Since she won the belt back in December of 2022, and she and Mercedes have had issues, and they bring it to the ring.
Wow, this is what you need to do with Mercedes. You need to get in her face and show the confidence. Don't let Mercedes play her mind games.
Athena's like 5'2". Comes out here acting all bad, and she's tiny. She's got some weight though. Definitely got some strength.
Against the unlikely duo of Harley Cameron and Mercedes Moné. Mercedes told
Who has more of the Fiend's power? Absolutely, Alexa.
see how they work together, if at all, here during this matchup. Oh, a tag is made.
Mercedes told her to stay out of her way, but now Mercedes is just tagging Harley in immediately. A little bit of a change of heart there or something.
Mercedes didn't even want Harley in the ring, and now she tags her in. I don't get that.
It's called being unpredictable, Siobhan.
Oh, Harley versus Athena right now.
She's in Mercedes right now coaching up Harley Cameron.
I can hear her, absolutely. And it would behoove Harley to listen to Mercedes, no doubt.
Well, I mean, you'd be hard
Center of the ring.
any wrestler anywhere.
Harley able to reverse out of the headlock.
Mercedes has been.
Front flip. Nice reversals.
Listen to her.
Yeah, 18-0 since her arrival in AEW. Longest active winning streak in the women's division. Has defeated 3.
She's afraid of Athena, but we just heard her before this match. She said, "I will handle this. Stay out of my way." That was Mercedes' plan that they just did a promo of before the match started, and now she's like doing the opposite of that.
Here is to cut the ring in half and keep Harley Cameron in your corner.
Roll up 1, 2, and a 2.
Oh, it's a pretty cool looking outfit that Julia has on. I like the color scheme. Nice deep red and black with the different finishes on it.
And once again, moving out of the way, Harley Cameron gets a foot up. He's up top, ducks low. Harley
Things change when you're face to face. Maybe, but
2. Nope. I believe we only got a 1 count that time.
I don't know why they'd even do that promo if they're gonna be acting differently in the match.
AEW is coming to New Orleans for Dynamite and Collision on Wednesday, the 23rd of April, UNO Lakefront Arena. And we're also going to be in Norfolk for Dynamite on Wednesday, April 30th. There's a rollout 1.
Julia with a nice little roll up on our Mercedes here.
Supercard of Honor, here's my 1. How about Julia Hart? Supercard
Some of
of
these
Honor
nice transitions.
coming to Atlantic City Friday, May 2nd. Tickets at ROHTix.com. And the very next night, May 3rd, live Collision in Atlantic City, New Jersey. Get your tickets, AWTIX.com. Meanwhile,
Oh, so May 4th is going to be a Sunday this year. May the 4th be with you. Will be a Sunday.
former champion, Julia Hart.
Oh, goodness.
That'll blow a knee real quick.
Absolutely, Julia Hart once again.
Julia Hart with the upside down hanging.
That's what it is. Good call. And again moves out of the way.
what is going on?
Waist lock,
Slow mo.
Mercedes got her 1, 2. Ducking out of the way. Here goes Julia Hart. Pick up. Julia Hart.
Modified octopus here.
Okay.
Pulling on the arm, pulling back on Mercedes' right arm. Harley can't
I'm liking some of this, some of these transitions from Julia tonight.
That puppet is disgusting. It looks like it's got fleet.
Dang, long blowers. Ouch. Mercedes able to turn the beat around.
And Julia Hart kicks out of the way and fans our main event on this Dynasty Week.
That looked like it actually hurt.
Max and TNT. Oh, look at this.
Mercedes has a match tomorrow. She probably wants to take it easy. Yeah, that could be true too. But I don't know why they would even have her saying all that before the match if she's not gonna act like that in the match. It's weird.
A psychological master in that ring. She starts roughing up Julia Hart, giving it right back to her. That's a good message to send for intimidation purposes.
Lung lowers.
That time on Julia Hart, the Ring of Honor World Champ, trying to get in, reaching out. Now remember, the winner of the Owen Hart Cup Women's Division will get a shot at the World Champion Russian
Leg sweep.
And a cover. 1, 2. Get a chance at the AEW Women's World Title at All In. Of course, a Globe Life Field on the 12th of July on pay-per-view in Arlington.
Last time I looked, that All In is sitting at about 13,000 tickets sold. And that venue they're gonna be at seats like 36,000 people or something. So see if the hype ramps up as they get closer to the All In event. But right now it's looking at like about a third of the stadium is sold. Ay, ay, ay.
So we'll find out. We'll get the shot. Speaking of that, a cheap shot that time from Mercedes.
Might be time to invest in some tarps.
Athena's got a bad temper. We're seeing it right there. Meanwhile,
double team working. I'm telling you, for being a team for the first time and not really wanting to be together, at least as far as Mercedes is concerned, Mercedes and Harley working pretty well together here, Don.
well, Harley's doing the smart thing. She's listening to what Mercedes tells her. That's smart wrestling.
Yeah, it is. I agree with that. And I've agreed with you.
Harley's in here.
I had my entire life with you. Oh.
Back elbow, leveling Julia. Julia's taking a lot of this offense here.
And Julia Hart's out of it one more time. Well, you can better believe that Athena wants to get in there. And now tag is going to be made. Julia in the wrong
Dang, they're
corner.
keeping Julia a long way from home here.
Mercedes saying something to Athena, looking at her. Oh, while she picks up Julia Hart.
Scope slam.
Puts the knee between the shoulder blades.
She's in the wrong part of town right now, I'll tell you that.
I've heard that before.
Mercedes and Harley are working together very well here.
Yes, fans, we are back on Collision, streaming on Max and on TNT. Tony Schiavone joined by Don Callis.
Hey, I see a Roman Reigns shirt in the crowd.
Desperately. And you're taking a look at two young ladies who will
Don't see that too often here.
tomorrow at Dynasty in the first round of the Owen Hart Women's Tournament.
Mercedes has wrist control there. Great wrestling. Brought Julia back.
Yeah, let's hope that the hype and momentum ramps up going into All In, because I wouldn't like for that pay-per-view, their biggest pay-per-view of the year, to be a third full, man. That'd be a kind of an extravagant fall from grace for the hype of that event. Oh, she was going for the finish there. You hit the like, Donovan? Thank you, man. Dang, nice drop kick. I think they just tapped Mercedes right on the face with the drop kick. Oh, uh-oh. Wow. Athena's got Harley and Mercedes. Hit them both with a fall-away slam. Dang. What a strength spot. Yeah, she's got some strength for sure. That's one. No, Mercedes right there to break that up.
TBS champion makes makes the save.
Great ring awareness by Mercedes.
Outside goes Mercedes. And Athena's going to take a chance.
Casino. I see it. I see it.
She got all of that.
Harley Cameron's going to take advantage of the back being turned.
Oh, what's this? Tornado off the apron. Wow. Cursed Arrow, welcome.
Mercedes in the ring, who's the
We're on the final chapter of Collision before Dynasty. Dynasty's tomorrow. Crossbody. Julia takes out everybody.
You got to give it, Don Callis, to all the combatants. They are really putting it all on the line here the night before.
Florida's in the NCAA finals, huh?
And the Owen Hart Cup begins.
Oh, yeah, man.
Very impressive performances by all four competitors tonight, as you allude to.
Absolutely. Here it is one more time, Don. Big crossbody.
Flying crossbody. Looked really good from the first angle.
Including her partner, Athena, who's trying to get to her feet. Athena and Harley Cameron will battle in the first round of the Cup. The Owen Hart tournament. And now they're battling in the ring one-on-one.
Dang.
Slugging it out.
Harley teeing off against Athena.
Athena has special motivation. She has a chance if she wins the tournament to walk into Globe Life Field in her hometown and win the AEW Women's World Title.
What's that? Is that a pen?
To go with the Ring of Honor World Title. How about that?
Power.
Showing her power. Tag.
Dang. Athena with the muscles.
Tag was made. It worked. Julia Hart
That's it? Julia wins? With the moonsault? Whee! Moonsault. No. Backstabbers. Mercedes goes for the big boot. Gets caught and... Jeez. Slammed like crazy. Harley. Nice move from Harley. This is a much better match than I anticipated. Everybody's bringing it. Between Harley and Julia, there's definitely some areas of opportunity for them to improve, but in this match, they've given them good spots that don't make them look so like developing. Yeah, I don't know, Strange. But they have the media scrum up already on their YouTube, so if you really wanted to figure it out, you could look at when the scrum starts and kind of figure out when the show might be over.
Harley may be moments away from winning this. Trying her finishing move, but Julia Hart was one step ahead.
Is Harley in the Owen Hart tournament?
Down on one knee once again.
I think she might be, right?
Julia Hart. Harley's got Julia up.
Look at this. What great positioning here by Julia Hart to get this submission on.
Dang.
Oh, look at Mercedes was going to make the save.
That's done.
Well, she could have, but
Wow, Julia taps out Harley. You think she's facing Athena? Oh, okay.
absolutely. Mercedes too smart. Live to fight another day, Shivani.
Fans, we want to remind you once again that the Owen Hart
Yeah, pretty good match.
tomorrow, Mercedes, Moné, and Julia Hart will battle among many other great
The house always wins.
on Prime Video as we bring you Dynasty from Philadelphia, the Leopold Center. Will Mercedes Moné, the TBS champ, go on to become a world champ?
Athena with her spinner belt. She's John Athena. And her name is John Athena. Dang. That was a pretty just impressively better than I thought it was going to be main event match. Man, they really brought it. must give them their props. Everybody came out looking pretty dang good there. All right, so we got to hurry up and do our review. So everybody have your score ready, because here we go. It's time for a chat. Hey, Grapple Chat, what's up with that? What's up with the Grapple Chat? All right, so if you watch this edition of Collision, ooh, I got rhymes. This is the 5th of April, 2025, the final Collision before Dynasty tomorrow. 2025's edition of Dynasty. A lot sooner this year than last year. Last year it was like closer to the end of April. This year it's at the start. So they're stacking stuff up. I want to know what score you guys would give this episode out of 10. Now keep in mind, the highest score I will take is going to be an 8.4 out of 10 for this show, and the lowest score I'm going to take is going to be a 7.0 out of 10. That would be the floor, the very lowest score. So anywhere between 7.0 and 8.4 is the golden area. And I would like your score before the end of this song right here. Let's get it. What score would you give it, guys? There you have it. Okay. So, with that timer expired, now it's time to see. Boot up the Captivator and let's find out. Michael says 8.2. Thank you, Michael. Donovan says 8.4. Thank you, Donovan. Let's see here. Last time we had a few injured wrestlers. Yeah, maybe there's a few injured wrestlers now too. I don't know. They don't tend to like publish that, but there's some people who are definitely missing. One of the biggest ones that we do know is out is Jay White. Kelly says 7.8. Thank you, Kelly. Ringmaster says 7.2. Thank you, Ringmaster. Radio says, what is 7.755? Thank you, Radio. And you go, what's up, for phrasing it in the form of a question. WB says 7.74. Thank you, WB. And J-Rock says 7.57. 7.57. Thank you, J-Rock. Okay, and my score, I'll give this a 7.6. Just a little less than like the hype I would expect going into a pay-per-view. It felt kind of vacuous in a way, but not a bad show. And I'm not rating it as hard as I rated Dynamite, because I do feel like Dynamite is the actual go-home show, that this is more of like a contractual obligation type of show, where there's some things that are upper card do get a little bit of shine, but not the same type of investment. But overall, I enjoyed the show. It was fun pretty much from start to finish. The wrestling, it always is going to be something that is above and beyond the norm that we've been getting on television for years. At least American television. Gosh, I'm pleasantly excited about what I just saw. Like the main event, I normally go with the first thing we see and the last thing we see need to be solid, and then some of the things in between can have that room to be better or worse, or funny or serious or bloody or whatever. You just have to start and finish the show in a very good way, and I think that they accomplished that. So this show, just a little short of a full-on recommendation for me, but I would definitely like to watch parts of it again, and I wouldn't be totally opposed to seeing the whole thing, but just a little less than like the show to hype up the pay-per-view. I'm not saying as a go-home show. It's just it doesn't feel like Dynasty's tomorrow really when this show when I look at this show, it doesn't feel like one of your most necessary events. You know, the Dynasty event has become something where like things happen at Dynasty. It just doesn't really feel like it's tomorrow based off of this show. Felt more like it was the day after Dynamite. So 7.6 is where I'm going. Definitely a good score. Not the best score, but I feel like that score is presentable, and I feel like the show mirrors that. So here we go. Everyone's score added together is 62.265, almost a mirror. if the 5 wasn't on the end. So 62.265 divided by how many scores? I think it's going to be 9, maybe 8. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scores, I believe. Let's count it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, 8 scores. So 62.265 divided by 8 equals 7.783125. It got the point. They got the point. Very nice. Just crossed the finish line with this one. Very, very presentable show. That's good. Let's give them the point. Collision. Making a late run at things here, but hey, better late than never. Getting back on track, it looks like. And tomorrow they're probably going to get a full point as well. So, dang, right back in the fray. Yeah, they squeaked on by. Everybody's scores really, really made a difference there. So thank you to everybody who gave a score. Thank you to everybody who was part of the hangout. I'm out of here super duper quick, and we're gonna be, like I said, we're live on Twitch as we speak, guys. Get to twitch.tv/GrittyUrbanSaga. We're gonna be checking out the festivities of Battle Riot MLW, guys, and I'll be actually showing you guys the event. So get on over here. And if you're allergic to Twitch for some reason, I will see you. I'll see you tomorrow for Dynasty on my main YouTube channel, Gritty Urban Saga. Everybody who's already on Twitch, man, stick around because we're not done yet. But that was the chat.